Oh my god.
It was too long, but I loved it.
We're live.
Yeah,
We're live.
Hey, like 24 songs or
27.
27 songs.
And like 4 of them like part 2s that
Yeah.
didn't need to be on there. But
songs and I wouldn't listen to
the second half was the better half.
I'm not a big
will
fan.
say.
I won't even listen to it.
That's what Kevin said too. The second half is better,
Hey,
I think.
It's a topic. We'll
Is it
talk
okay?
about it.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, let's talk about fucking right now.
Hello.
Even though I got nothing to say about it.
All right, we got 257, 256.
256.
256, 250.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you had a great weekend. We got episode 256 on that boss.
Motherfucking boss.
Thank you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. The same shit I've been saying the last 255 fucking episodes. So we'll have snack times rolling out this week. We'll have podcasts rolling out this week. We will have Flamin' Hot Fridays flaming out this week. Get it?
Flamin' Hot.
Nice.
And we'll have mugshots coming out too. So make sure you fill it in the comments. Mr. Penis, we see you. Shout out to you, buddy.
Gotta
Dr. Penis.
Gotta give
Appreciate the shit out of you.
Dr. Dick.
He doesn't have his doctorate yet.
Gardner.
Once he
Why don't
does
you
that.
take it away,
I'll
bud?
get there.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You good? You alright?
Yeah, we're good. Take it away. Here, I'm done.
All right. First topic today. Manchester United confirms Ronaldo's return. And you, baby.
Yes.
So what's happened on Friday afternoon, I think?
Yeah.
So that took a 180, right?
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this. Man City was putting out an offer, or they said they were putting out an offer like on Thursday. I don't know really what happened with it, but all of a sudden the internet was just filled with Ronaldo back to Man U, where it all
How
started.
much did he get paid?
Probably a lot of money.
Well, is it paid? Because it's transfer. So he's transferring from.
Juventus.
I don't understand
Yeah.
how that
Yeah.
shit works.
Because you just signed that massive deal with Juventus, like
Last
2
Yeah,
years
so
ago.
he was only under contract for technically until next summer
Okay.
in Juventus. But yeah, I don't know. The transfer window is pretty confusing. I really understand it. But I mean, he's definitely. I don't know what the final offer was for Ronaldo. But pretty cool that he's back where he started his career pretty much. He's the second all-time leading scorer for Man U, maybe? Or third?
That's where he started his
forget.
career.
Yeah, he was
Manchester.
there from like, oh man, 04 to 09 or something like that. I forget.
Gotcha.
But 39 years old, 39 years young, I should say. Guy can still play.
Still play.
He can still play football
Tom Brady
pretty
in
well.
soccer.
Yeah,
He's-
pretty much.
yeah.
And Messi made his PSG debut
I saw that.
yesterday, I
Yeah.
think, too.
No goals. Mbappe had 2.
Yep.
They won 2-0.
Yep.
So,
When is the World Cup? Next summer?
yeah.
2022?
Yeah, U.S. starting to play for qualifiers right now. It's later in the summer.
No,
because,
I think it's in the winter.
Yeah, it's in the winter. I mean,
It's like in
later in
November.
the year. Yeah.
What, the
Because
World
it's in
It's
Qatar,
in Qatar.
where it's
They get-
very, very hot.
Yeah.
And they killed a lot of people to make those games happen.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently, according to Rory in the comments, not that Rory, different Rory,
Hey, Roy, what's going on?
Ronaldo makes $480,000 a week.
Yeah.
Man, you paid $30 million to Juventus to get him.
The money in
Makes
soccer
sense,
is
right?
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, the weekly wages are literally
Unbelievable.
ridiculous.
I was seeing some stuff about these other players that were getting like $200 million like contracts or for whatever team. I don't know what their names were, but I saw it on Twitter. Insane the amount of money in
Oh,
soccer.
it's nuts. It's nuts. If you're like a world class player, you're good to go forever.
It's something interesting you mentioned when he said he's 39. You have a lot of athletes right now who are like still at the prime of their sport who are later in their years. Like you have LeBron in basketball, you have Ovi in hockey, you have guys like Max Scherzer who still is contending for a Cy Young this year at age 37.
Tom Brady.
Who's that? Never heard of him.
Nah, he's a guy. He's just a guy. No,
Just some guy.
Just some guy.
guy.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers too.
He just throws the pigskin.
Yeah, you have these guys who are still lighting up their sports at like advanced ages. When I'm saying
That's
advanced
because the
ages,
technology's a lot better.
you think that's it? Like training's
For
better.
certain, yeah. I mean, better strategies for recoveries and rehabbing. I mean, if you tear your ACL nowadays, it's so much different than if you did it 10 years ago. Like it's still a serious injury, but like you can come back from that so much faster than you did years ago.
That's
Saquon
true.
Barkley will come back like he never missed a game.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot he was even out last year.
Yeah,
I-
I drafted him in both my fantasy leagues.
Yeah,
Dude,
I did too. That's why I lost.
The Giants are going to be
back?
awful next
Yeah,
year.
he's back.
I think they're gonna be the second best team in the division.
The Giants?
Speaking of, let's get a little bit of
Football
another
update.
football update. Did you guys watch the game last
Definitely
night?
easily
What
number
game?
one.
The Patriots Giants.
I watched
No,
it.
that's preseason.
I
watched
didn't watch it.
I watched the
Mac
first
Jones
half.
did not look great. I'll say that.
Yeah, touchdown.
I mean, there was a couple of balls that the wide receiver just flat out dropped.
Both
I mean,
see
he hit Gunnar Oshleski like 2 or 3
Yeah,
times.
I
and it was
saw- I
like,
saw that.
bro, what are we doing?
I saw that
Did you see
play.
Cam Newton's? Dude, his arm action these days. You're
His
right,
arm
Mike.
looks like it just hurts every time it goes back there. I don't know.
It does look painful when he throws.
The way it's like I don't know.
How are you making that noise?
It's gonna happen.
Cam had
do it.
an interception.
I mean, that was a great play by the
It
linebacker.
was a great play by the linebacker.
That was
the
a
one where he just
great
ripped from
play. I
Meyer?
mean, it was in Jacoby's hands, but the guy just like went in there and just grabbed it. I mean, that was a great play.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't fault him for that one. That
But
was just.
Belichick after the game said he hasn't decided who's week
It's
one
gonna be
quarterback.
Cam
He knows who his
It's gonna be
quarterback
Cam
is. He's just
Newton.
fucking
Yeah.
dicking with you.
Yeah.
He'll just wait till whatever he can, however long he has to
The
wait.
$1 million question is going to be what's going to happen with Mr. Stephon Gilmore because that secondary needs him bad.
Yeah, hopefully
Defense didn't look great last
Who
night.
do they have? They have Miami week 1, right?
Yeah.
Minus 3.5. Not that I looked or anything.
They already had the lines out.
Oh, dude,
For
they've had
weird.
lines
I mean, I
out
got
for months.
I put my week 1 bets in a while
When
ago.
dude, when they put in, when they released the schedule, I saw
football season, baby.
Tampa Bay and Cowboys have been at the top of my thing for the past month.
Yeah.
I mean, how do they know
I'll
the
take a look.
lines? How do they know who's going to even play?
That's why I don't bet until I'm like, you already bet on the line.
Yeah. Come on. It's football, baby.
You could wait until
This
like
time of the
next
year.
week to do the same bet. Because the lines will change. What if like you made a bet
dude.
and the starting quarterback for one of the bets you made was out?
Then I'm an idiot.
Exactly.
I will own that. But right now, I
you're
could
not
be a
an idiot.
genius.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Can't argue that.
Can't
So,
argue
fuck
that.
it, whatever.
College,
All right.
Go
Yep.
football.
Go
Well,
football.
moving right along to baseball. MLB update. Johnny, what do you got?
Oh, hold on.
Put it up.
Yeah, there we go.
Let me update.
Ready? Yeah, my graphic. So, how about the Mets? You guys hear about this?
Yeah.
Play for the Mets.
I love it.
Yep.
That was a great segment.
That was
a
great.
fucking great segment.
I played for the Mets. Watch out, Big Nick's is up next.
That was great.
But yeah, the Mets, they had an interesting weekend. They were playing the Nats. I can't fix my headphones right now. Jesus
Syndergaard got
Christ.
coronavirus.
Syndergaard got corona on his birthday.
Dude, that guy just
Worst luck.
he has not played in what feels like 7 years at this
Yeah,
point.
since 2019.
Oh my god.
I mean, so last year,
Throw the ball 120 miles an hour by the time.
Seriously.
yeah. So yeah, the Mets. I don't know if you've been hearing what's been going on with them. So
Yeah.
they took 2 or 3 this weekend from the Nats.
I love this.
And as a response to winning their games, whenever they do something well, there's this new thing that the Mets have been doing thumbs down when they get to second base. And after the game, they you see
yes, I
Javi
heard about
Baez
this.
and Francisco Lindor have been
fucking
2 of the main guys around this. And they say, well, the fans, they boo us when we do poorly. And so when we succeed, we boo the fans.
I fucking love
That's
it.
hilarious.
I love it.
I think I mean, listen, like I understand where they're coming from, I guess, but you're playing like hot garbage this last month. The Mets in August are 6-14. They have fallen 8 games in the standings. They have absolutely collapsed this month, costing them the playoffs and costing them they're missing the playoffs this year because of their absolute collapse and their absolute abysmal
They
offense.
should not bring DeGrom back this year.
No, they probably shouldn't. I mean, there's no point. And yeah, the fans are pissed. The fans have a right to be pissed. If you blow a massive, lead in the division, go to hell. Like,
So-
Here's the thing: if that shit happened in Boston, we'd be like just giving it right back to you.
And
Yeah.
it's also like, are you really expecting that much as a Mets fan?
yeah,
Like you're like, come on, you gotta know what you're in for here.
it's just so incredible that the Mets, every single way that something could go wrong with the team,
Mets
it goes
will Mets.
wrong. The Mets are you can get new ownership, you can get new managers, you can get new teams, and when it comes down to it, the Mets will always be the Mets.
This new guy seems like a clown.
Who?
Steve Cohen?
Yeah,
He seems like a
absolute
fucking clown.
He tweets all
He
day.
just has a lot of money.
He tweets all day, complains constantly about the team.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I see the players who aren't playing well," and it's just like, you know,
like,
you
what,
had you could have gotten better players.
Yeah.
You know, you said you were going to add this influx of money, and the only thing you did, you got Lindor, which is great. You signed through extension, but then their next big ad was James McCann, and that's it. Like, that's
Oh, yeah,
not
that
like
is.
taking the league by storm. You could have had Springer. You could have added. I mean, at the time there were talks of them getting Bauer. I mean, you
Yeah.
could have
Well,
done.
that worked out. That
Yeah,
worked
that
out.
worked
Not
out.
grabbing him.
That
Well,
worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, but hindsight, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Any news on him?
He's still being suspended week by week.
He'll be suspended the rest of the
He won't be
fucking
back
season.
this year.
He is not playing
What,
this
Might
week.
not be back ever.
What?
Yeah, probably never.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh shit, I forgot.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
Why didn't the Mets get go after pitching? Like, why ultimately did they not do that? Because that.
You mean in the trade deadline?
Yeah.
Because they're arrogant. They think they have.
Yeah, that's probably it. Mike's about to fall. There you go.
When you have a guy like DeGrom, you probably just say, "Oh, we got DeGrom." Oop,
You
my
said
bad.
Mike's about to
You're
fall, so
good.
I immediately looked at Mike. I was like, okay.
No, Mike.
Going down.
What's going on? What do you mean he's about to fall? Did you not know this?
Man down.
Yeah, I mean, they could have gotten pitching. They could have added
So could have the Red
bullpen.
Sox.
They should probably get a new medical staff too while they're at it.
They need to move everything. They
Yeah,
just
yeah,
need.
do everything.
I'm pretty sure they built their stadium on an Indian burial ground, and so the franchise is just internally cursed
I wouldn't
forever.
shock me. That's hilarious.
Is
that's
that
just-
actually true?
No.
Oh, I would be like,
Wouldn't
wow, that
shock
would
me.
make so much sense.
What they probably built it is on ancient Indian muffler shop. Have you ever
The
been
guy
to?
from Jacksonville should buy the team. Quan, whatever his name
yeah,
is.
Con. Yeah.
Quan.
It's a clown.
Have you ever been
It's
to?
Tommy Quan.
Have you ever been to the Met Stadium?
Yes, beautiful.
No.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. City Field?
It's fine.
Yeah, I like it.
It's in the middle of a parking lot,
Oh, the area.
surrounded
is
by
terrible.
surrounded by muffler shops.
Okay, sure.
It's the worst
The area is terrible.
area.
I'm talking with the stadium alone. The
Well,
inside.
that's New
is
York
nice.
for you.
fine.
New York's a shithole.
I've also only been to like 3 or 4 different stadiums, so
It's
I really
like
don't
for
have
me, it's like a
any-
middle
More
tier
than I've been to,
stadium.
but-
Yeah.
It's like nothing great, nothing bad about
to
it.
you, it's probably not much. So I liked it.
All right, Johnny, what else we got going on there?
We got Sal Perez going on in the league. He has 37 home runs this year. 5 straight days with a home run for Sal Perez.
Very likable guy.
I love Sal Perez. He's one of my favorite
It's hard,
players.
hard to not like him.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Yachty.
Quietly nasty.
Also, speaking of Yachty, on Friday, Yachty announced next year's
Yeah.
going to be his last season. He's going to retire as a Cardinal.
Crazy.
Signed a 1-year,
Good for
$10
them.
million extension with him. Next year's last year.
How many
yeah.
years in the league?
Got since 2005.
Jesus
It's a long
Christ.
fucking time.
Especially for a catcher.
For being like a world class catcher.
Yeah,
Oh.
every day. I saw a stat over the weekend that the Cardinals, since Yachty's been an everyday catcher, have given up, are first in the league in fewer stolen bases allowed.
Yeah.
And then it's like 60 fewer than the next team.
Crazy.
Yeah. And so
It's impressive.
Yachty retiring after next year, sorry. So I'll have like his farewell tour.
Yeah.
What do you think of farewell tours for players?
I hate
hate
him.
him.
I
Yeah.
hate
hate
him
him.
so much, dude.
I hate him.
I think if I'm a player who's like, if I'm a Yachty type player and I announce in like September, you can get like a month of a farewell tour. Like a month
Or a
of like, or a week. So like, the fans of your team.
I don't have a problem with it, like the last few weeks of the season or the person's career, but to do it for the entire season, I think it's kind of.
Like
Yeah.
when Jeter retired and like everywhere he would go.
Even in the NBA, with like
What's he
Dwayne
saying?
Wade and
Yeah,
Dirk
Poppy.
and all those guys did it, like I don't know.
Kobe.
I had a more soft spot for Kobe. I really didn't mind that, but like just the purpose of it, I don't really see the appeal in it.
But like,
I'm out.
they get gifts at every team, and like
I'm
teams
out
that
on
are
it.
rivals would be like, hey, here's a gift. It's a surfboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go signed
Honestly,
by all the Yankees.
I don't have
players.
an issue with like, let's say like you're gonna retire like you announced before. If like you want to give a standing ovation, like at one point during the game you want to do like everyone like the fans cheer
Yeah.
for that player because it's their last time at the arena. That's fine. I think that's a cool thing to do. But like you don't have to go through the whole videos and like special treatment, this and that.
For a
Like,
whole fucking year.
remember when Doc Rivers? It was
it's
Clippers
just a
and
mic.
Mavs.
Oh yeah, and he brought
So
Dirk
he
back out
took
there.
the mic. He's like, "Everyone, stand up and give a round of applause for Dirk Nowitzki." It's like, buddy, like
That was
you don't-
cool.
No, but like you don't.
I'm a
have
fan
to
of
do
that.
You don't have to do
This is
that.
his last game.
Oh.
This is his last game.
That was his last game. Period.
No,
I think it was
that
the
was
last
last game.
No, I think it was just for Staples Center.
Yeah.
I could be
That
wrong,
just
but
didn't make any sense.
Still, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not for me.
And then where else we have around the league? The Red Sox lost yesterday. Still 3 games up on the
Fucking
A's.
done.
They're done.
They're still in the
Still in the
playoffs.
wild card. Still in the
Giant, I
wild
said
card.
it. Done. They're fucking done.
They're still in the playoff spot.
We still had a playoff
Oh,
spot.
please.
They're 2.5 up on the
Me
A's
and my
right
friends
now.
were talking with us over the weekend. Could you imagine, just like hypothetically,
Yankees,
could you
Red Sox,
imagine Yankees,
1 game
Red Sox,
playoff?
one dude,
I mean, that's what it's
give me
looking
Chris
like.
Sale,
Sale
I'd feel
versus
good.
Cole.
I'd feel good.
I mean, Cole's better than Sale.
Yeah, but I'd still feel good if Chris Sale's pitching for us. It would be a pitching
Big Nick, that's your
duel.
boy right there.
It would
Yeah,
be an
yeah. I'll watch.
incredible. It won't happen, but
I mean, then on the flip side, in the NL, you have the Dodgers and Reds for a 1-game playoff.
that would be wild. The Reds
All
are.
right, I have a question,
nasty.
Nick. I have a question for you. 1-game
Okay.
playoff. You have the Dodgers rotation. Who are you taking?
100,000% Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
Not even a debate.
Not even.
Not even a
I mean,
debate.
Bueller might win Cy Young
I was
this
going
year.
to say Walker Buehler. He's Cy Young this year, is he
Scherzer's
not?
fucking psycho, though.
Yeah. I mean, you got
Yeah,
Kershaw.
true.
You got Scherzer.
Absolutely
you got
would not
Buehler.
be Kershaw. No fucking way would it be Kershaw.
Yeah, I would pick Kershaw.
I still think Kershaw's done.
for the year.
No, I just think he's
Could you imagine? if they-
He's
just
got
done. He's
great
just done.
stats this year.
Could you imagine if they
Before
had
he
that
got hurt.
rotation with Bauer in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they would have traded for. Do you really
No,
think
they
they would have
wouldn't have
traded?
had-
They wouldn't have had
That's why I bet on
Scherzer.
them.
Wouldn't have had it.
But just imagine like just that entire rotation.
Yeah.
Might be one of the best of baseball ever.
Yeah. But
I still think the Dodgers get in. They got to
listen,
figure out what to
Big
win.
Nick, last year Clayton Kershaw had a 2.16 ERA.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't do it in the postseason though.
He was good last year in the postseason. But yeah,
Oh, is David Price coming out of the bullpen still?
he depends. They sometimes use him on the bullpen. They sometimes use him on
How
rotation.
about a guy who just like fell off the fucking wall?
Yeah.
I forgot he was a
I
person.
forgot he was.
He's
on
in that
team.
fucking
He
quote unquote.
exists.
He's in that. He's on that team too.
Yeah.
So what is he, a reliever now?
They use him when needed. Like they'll use him.
Interesting.
When
And he's
needed.
still
$30
getting
million
paid-
guy.
I was
Use
gonna
him
say
when
he's still
needed.
getting paid
Yeah.
$30 million.
Yeah.
How's my guy Joe Kelly doing?
Let's
He
find
been a
out.
savage?
I'm not.
Or is he stinking?
I'm not a Joe Kelly fan myself.
Why?
He's a tool.
Oh.
You just don't like likable
like him.
guys.
Joe Kelly's not likable. His whole
How is he
thing is
not
he's a
likable?
tool.
I love Joe
The whole
Kelly.
thing's that he's a tool.
I love Joe Kelly. The whole Astros thing. Cry about it.
Yeah, I'm a big Joe Kelly guy.
Joe Kelly's got a 3.66 ERA. I mean, I
I'm
I
a
love
Joe
Joe
Kelly
Kelly for giving up
truther.
the game-winning grand slam to Howie Kendrick in the 2019 playoffs. You know, throwing that meatball
like
down the
Bryce
middle.
Harper?
What?
Do you like Bryce Harper?
I like Bryce Harper.
So how do you like Bryce Harper and not like Joe Kelly?
I don't like Bryce Harper as a person. I like how Bryce Harper plays. I like his
You
game.
like how Joe Kelly plays? He plays with fire, man.
I did see Joe Kelly get in a fight one time. I was at that Red Sox Yankee game a couple years ago
Oh, really?
where he got in a fight with, I think it was Tyler Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you've been to more games than I've coached.
maybe. I've been to my fair share of games. I've
Did you guys
probably
ever
been
see
to,
during the offseason, or was it during COVID when Joe Kelly threw a ball through his window?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. He was trying to work on his
Changeup.
changeup, and he missed the
His
net by
wife,
like.
and he was like, honey.
He missed the net by like 20 feet. It's like, dude, Jesus Christ, you're a
Hilarious.
professional pitcher. At least spike the thing.
It was like a batting cage like type thing too.
let's see what else we got around. Baseball.
1-800 Giant. Come on down. Give me in the window.
All right, that's all I got. For
All right, anything
baseball,
else
some
in
more
there?
stuff.
Yeah, no.
Baseball.
I don't know. It's
that it for
baseball's
baseball?
certainly happening.
Little League World Series championship was
Oh yeah, we got the
yesterday.
Little League World Series.
Shout out.
Yeah,
That one pitcher.
Fake series.
That one 16-year-old pitcher, big
Why-
12-year-old.
Why the fake
Nah.
series? Like,
No international teams.
that's true.
And all
True.
the Chinese Taipei team always wins.
Everything's
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, they would absolutely destroy everybody.
Yeah.
They always win. So fake,
That's because they cheat.
fake.
They 100% cheat. They don't. You're gonna tell me they take from the same place, that same area in China? Bullshit. Those guys practice like 10 hours a day. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I'm telling
Sports
you.
nuts.
They're fucking cheating.
Sports nuts added to
How they
topics.
cheating, Big
They're
Nick?
fucking cheating. You're gonna tell me that they're fucking not cheating? They're cheating.
I don't understand what you think they're cheating about.
They're cheating.
They're cheating now.
Their age?
They cheat over there. You're gonna tell me they take them from one town like you're supposed to do it? How are they gonna know? They fucking tell them to fucking live with them for 2 months and have their register. I'm telling you, put on sports nuts.
We'll talk about
All right, sounds
I'm
good.
telling you.
And that's
I
the
got
MLB
facts
update.
behind this.
it. And that's what
That's
we
right.
got.
That's the
MLB
MLB update.
All right.
All right, Dante, give us a pancake update. What happened yesterday?
Pancake
or
update.
Saturday.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
Okay,
I
all
didn't
right.
see it coming.
So
I did.
give the viewers another backstory for those who weren't.
All right, so I had
Listening
my
on
fantasy
Friday.
football punishment on Saturday. The thing was the IHOP challenge originated from the Waffle House challenge. Each pancake takes off a certain amount of time they have to be there. It was supposed to be an hour, but my friends, I hope if any of them watch this, fuck you, you're douchebags. Almost left my league over it because literally they decided to change the rules the day before. We did 45 minutes each pancake, whatever. Go there at 8 a.m. I was there from 8 to 4, had 21 and a half pancakes. I felt like shit from 9 o'clock all the way up until maybe that night. Like, I felt like I literally was expecting a child.
I feel like concrete in your stomach.
What happened?
They're big,
The
dude.
thing is, so I thought they were big
size
enough
of plate?
to cover the entire plate. They're not that big in like width, but like thickness, dude, thick as fuck.
Did you just have regular buttermilk?
I had the first 3 stacks. There's 5 in each stack were buttermilk regular. Then I switched it to blueberry because I had to change it up. I should have gone blueberry earlier, to be honest with you.
What kind of syrup did you go with?
Just regular. Just a regular. I think the last few I actually put on the blueberry
they have
syrup.
different
Yeah, they have 4
Yeah, they
different.
have strawberry.
Blueberry.
You on the table, dude.
What's the other one?
Oh, my bad. I don't religiously go to IHOP.
I used to go all the time in college.
I will say, I told the
Shout out
people
St.
when
Pete.
I was leaving, I said to them, I was like, nothing against you, you guys are great to me, but I'm never coming back here again.
Yeah.
Like, there was one point at like 11, 12 o'clock, there was like 2 big parties, like families. There were more screaming children in that IHOP
Oh,
than at
no.
a fucking airplane when you're going somewhere.
Oh.
The woman was like, it has never been this busy in my entire life. I've been working here. And I was like, the one day I show up, it's like this. And she's like, yeah, like, I guess you just brought bad luck with you. They were super like cool
nice.
about it. The waitress was very confused and
Did you get up
concerned.
at all? Did you have to go like?
I
take a
went to the
shit?
bathroom like twice. No, just to like pee. I didn't like shit or anything like that. There was one point where I actually was concerned with going to the bathroom and just forced myself to throw up because how shitty I felt.
You're also on the news about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So another thing. So I was like tweeting live updates and stuff like that, and some woman from WBZ News saw it, and she like was like, DM me when you get the chance. Said, hey, how you doing? And she's like, yeah,
I got time.
she's like, yeah, exactly. She's like, we love your story. We think it's hilarious. Like, would you want to do like a quick interview about it and whatever? And I'm like, sure. So I downloaded Zoom on my phone, had a quick 5-minute interview with them, and she's like, yeah.
In the
like-
IHOP?
Yeah, she's like, so like asked me like, so like, what are you doing here? Like, blah 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 blah. Like, why'd you lose? What's your
Because
strategy?
I stink.
She goes, what's your strategy for next year? I was like, well, not to lose and to not draft Christian McCaffrey. So yeah, I'll probably be on WBZ News Boston at this week, maybe today. I don't know. She said she was gonna send me the link when they post it.
Word.
So that was pretty funny. But yeah, Kevin came to visit. I had a few of my friends come to visit me, so I wasn't alone the whole time. But
It's very nice of them.
being at an IHOP for 8 hours isn't.
Liberating.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's just
On a
it's
Saturday,
boring.
too.
It was kind of nice out the first half of the day too, so I was kind of upset I didn't get to take advantage of that. But I did it. I got over it. Felt like shit. Then I shit for a while, and now I feel great. So
Perfect.
I'm here. But yeah, wouldn't recommend eating 21 and a half pancakes. You will not feel good after. I
Moral of the
certainly didn't
story.
feel good. I can't believe I did it, honestly. There
Ron?
were so many points where I wanted to stop, and I was just like, I can't. Like, I gotta get out of here soon.
Well, Dante, I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, but I'm proud of you.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm proud of you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't believe. I mean,
Great job.
I wasn't even trying. I was just doing that for myself, honestly. I was just trying to prove a point to my friends that I wasn't gonna bitch out of it and just do what I can, and that's what I did. So here we are. But yeah, that's
Nice.
my pancake update.
Pancake update.
I'm not
Throw
having
the
a pancake
graphic.
for like at least another year or two.
Well, staying in fantasy football, we got the Lumberland fantasy draft. Yeah, Lumber League.
Lumber League.
Lumber League fantasy draft coming up this week. Who's the underdog?
Who's the underdog?
Who's got the best odds? What are we
I think
taking?
John's the underdog because he doesn't really know much about football
Fantasy.
as much as everyone else. I think, but
Well,
that doesn't mean
I
anything.
think Rory's going to take it.
You think so?
Rory or Will?
Oh yeah, he nodded his head.
Yeah.
He knows.
agrees.
Roy's a fantasy football guru.
He is.
I think the first day I worked here, I was asking about sports. He's like, he just went straight to fantasy. I was
Really?
like, oh no, yeah,
You're
Sports knowledge is concentrated on fantasy.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're all screwed.
I love it. What pick do you have?
We're fucked.
10. That's the pick I had in my draft.
That's probably what he
last night.
wanted too.
Yeah. His fingers crossed.
It's like yes.
I got the first pick. I was pretty hyped about
Yeah, go
that.
fuck yourself.
I said I drafted McCaffrey last year in the league that I lost. I was like, I'm not taking him again. And here I am in a position where I have to take him. I can't go around it.
Yep.
Nick's doing fantasy football for the first time ever.
AJ signed me onto it, so
We'll
I
have
guess
a
I'll
lot of
fucking
fun.
participate in this one.
We'll have
It's
a
gonna be
lot of
fun.
fun.
I don't know my ass from my elbow about fantasy football.
It's just
but-
football.
But you know enough about football.
Yeah, you know football.
Yeah, I know. I just
So yeah, it'll be easy for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever done fantasy before? I think you're
I've
gonna
never
like
patience
it.
for it.
I think you'll like it too.
You'll like it. Yeah, it's pretty. I
'Cause
mean,
it'll give you,
especially
like-
all of us will be competitive about it
Yeah,
and shit.
because it gives you like you can draft Pats players, so you can like if you draft like Jacoby Myers or something like that, you could have
Please
him on your
don't.
I
team.
got fucking Cam Newton from throwing the fucking football. I ain't fucking draft.
Please
And that's your strategy.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, don't draft any Patriots players. They'll
Are
stay.
you drafting Tom Brady, Mike?
The only guy
Maybe.
potentially in what round would be Damian Harris.
Damian
He's gonna get
Harris
a lot of
is-
touches
yeah.
this year. I'm not saying I'm going to take him fourth
Yeah.
overall. I'm just saying.
He calls it. He called it. He's taking Harris. No one else can take him.
And we got our fan who we're choosing today. We will let you
That's
guys
right.
know who the fan will be in the league. Thank you guys for your submissions. We
You
got a
got your
handful.
fucking third pick.
Poor
stupid
fan.
Yeah, the fan gets the third pick in the draft.
Honestly,
fan.
whoever
I'm gonna-
fan this is, I already hate him.
I'm gonna smack
I hate
him
this
this
fan.
year.
I'm Colin sent one in. I'm going to have to purposely not choose him. Fucking loser.
So when is the draft?
Friday. So we're doing the draft.
live draft on Friday.
Graphic. Live draft
Live
this
draft.
Friday, 1:30 in the office. Watch our
And learn.
draft. We'll be doing it on YouTube. You can check it out. We'll have a draft board. We'll have people hopping in, hopping out, drafting their teams. It's gonna be a good time for all. So check that out this Friday, 1:30. We'll send out a graphic on Instagram. Look for that more information there. We'll probably make a TikTok about it as well. So yeah, hop on our draft, watch us draft, and let us know who you think's gonna have the best team. And after the draft, let us know who you think has the best team, and we will.
Rory.
Yeah, Rory.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. Sounds good.
Planning you in.
All right, moving along to something I really don't care much about, but Jake Paul fight. This guy just won't stop. Still
Who
in the
won?
news.
Jake Paul won.
Jake Paul
Did he, like,
beat
was it
a 4-round
Tyron
decision?
Woodley.
I didn't even watch it. I don't really.
I was gonna watch it.
Apparently, it was the best fight that he's had.
Yeah.
Woodley had one hit on him that rocked
Knocked him
Jake
down.
Paul.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really see anything about it being rigged. The only thing I saw about it was Woodley seemed like he wasn't really like the amount of punches thrown on each side. Jake Paul like blew him out of the water. So people are saying that Woodley really was in it for the bag. I don't know.
Of course. I mean, all these guys are.
I mean, you can just assume that they're
I mean, the only reason why you're doing this is for money.
publicity and stuff. I mean, when was the last time Tyron Woodley was in the spotlight?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dude, my one fucking thing. I mean, I have a lot of things about these Paul brothers. I don't love them. I mean, this guy's obviously becoming a decent boxer at this point. I'm not gonna take that away from him, but like every person he fights is either nobody or even Tyron Woodley. Like when he fought in the UFC, he was a wrestler.
He wasn't a striker
He's not a
at all. Yeah.
If you're gonna fight some washed up, and same with
know
Ben,
what they're-
the other guy, he was a wrestler.
They know
too.
what they're doing, dude.
Fucking, if you want to fight some retired washed up guy, make sure he was a boxer or a fucking striker. Don't
100%.
don't keep fighting these wrestlers.
I 100%
Like, give me a
agree.
break, dude.
I saw after it, they're saying that the next rumored fight, if this happened, I would love to see this happen, would be Jorge Masvidal. He would
Dude,
get
He's talking so
destroyed.
much shit to this guy too. Like
I-
Jorge
I-
Masvidal,
Masvidal
wants to
would
murder
kill him.
somebody for fun. That guy's a
Masvidal's
psycho.
psycho. Like, he is actually
He
psycho.
literally grew. He was in all those Kimbo Slice backyard
He is-
fighting videos. Like this guy loves
He
fighting.
is what Jake Paul wishes he was.
Yes.
Like, crazy.
I hope to.
I hope it happens.
Because
That would be
Masvidal doesn't
awesome.
give a fuck about the money. He wants to murder this guy.
Absolutely.
Oh, I hope that happens.
Will it
Is
happen?
Jake Paul fought Floyd Mayweather?
Logan Paul. did.
Logan Paul did.
Logan Paul did.
That was an exhibition. That wasn't a real fight.
Yeah.
I heard Tommy Fury might be the next
Tommy
guy.
Fury, maybe.
Yeah. Who's huge. If he takes Paul, no shot Paul's down.
Here's the thing with Jake.
Although he didn't look good last time I
Kind of
watched that
piggybacking
fight.
off of what you said, Mike. The Jake Paul, I don't like the Paul. I like Logan more than Jake. I don't like them in general, but Logan Paul is not terrible. The thing is, if he went up against of course he's gonna dominate these guys, not boxers, grapplers, wrestlers, whatever. But like, I think he could hold his own in a way against like a lower tier boxer. Like, not, I don't know if he could beat him, but like, I don't think he'd be terrible.
Logan or Jake?
Logan.
Okay.
No, Jake. Because I think, like, you watch them train the way they train. Like, listen, training for boxing isn't easy. You got to put all your time and effort into that, and I think he does do that, and I give him credit for that. But, you know, it's more of a business side for them. They're fighting all these guys to get all this money and shit like that. But if he actually wanted to fight like a lower tier boxer, I don't think it would be, you know, a lot.
I think at this point he could do it.
I think he could. I think he's trained enough. I think he has enough experience where if he went up against a lower tier guy, it would be an okay fight. Not saying he'd win, but I don't think it would be terrible.
Yeah.
I would just like to see him fight a boxer.
Yes,
I just
that's
want to
really-
see that. That's what I'm
That's
trying
all
to
I'm
get at.
asking, dude. Like,
Because he could be good. Who knows? He doesn't
Right.
know because he's going up against these scrubs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So.
also, what the fuck was that robot that he had with him? Did you see that?
Yeah,
That was terrifying.
I didn't know what the hell that was about.
I did not like
Again,
that.
these guys are very smart when it comes to business side
Oh,
things
yeah.
and getting publicity. Like, I give them all the credit in the world for that because they're just making money off of people buying those pay-per-views, especially that Askren fight where he took a dive, basically. It's like people spent so much money to watch that. Like, they have these people in the palm of their hands.
Yep.
So, credit to them.
The whole world.
All
His
right.
hands.
Finally, we're gonna talk about it. Donda actually drops.
It did. It did drop. It did.
And
Sunday morning.
Wow.
I liked it.
I liked it
Too
a lot.
long. It was 27 songs is way too long.
Yeah.
But there were a lot.
It took 27 years for it to come out, so that makes
It
sense.
took a lot. There were a lot of really good songs on there. A lot of really good. And me and Johnny were kind of talking about it upstairs a little bit. The more I listen to it, I think it's like top half of his discography. Honestly,
I honestly think it's his best project since
years.
Beautiful Doctors of Fantasy. I think it's better than Life of Pablo.
It's the album reminds me the most of his Life of Pablo. It has like a little mix of all of his albums that he's put out. Like it's just like a collection of like his music into one big album. That's how I've been looking at it.
The thing I think with this album is when he tried hardest to rap in a long time.
Okay.
He had 7,000 words spoken on this album, and his last three combined were 5,000. So this is his most like combined. His last three albums combined. So this is his most like his biggest album where he's like talked the most. I think actually College Dropout's the only album where he's rapped the more words than this album.
I mean, between like Jesus Lord, between Off the Grid, like Off the Grid is a drill beat, and he goes absolutely
Dude,
in on it.
Jesus Lord is, I think, one of the best songs he's come out with this decade
It is.
too.
It's-
Like modern day Kanye, I think it is one of his
It
best
reminded me a
songs.
lot of, oh my god, a Family Business.
I guess I'm just not the target audience because
You said,
I don't find
I
it
will
very
say,
good.
not you said you listened to the first half. The second half is much better.
Yeah, the first-
I will say that.
I mean,
I listened
when,
to the first 8 songs and I said I skipped 5 of them.
you skipped
'Cause I got
Hurricane.
about halfway through the song. and I'm
Hurricane,
like,
you skipped
nope.
that one with
Hurricane with The Weeknd.
Yes.
You
Didn't
skipped
like
that
it.
one?
You didn't like that? Oh, it's a good
That
song.
song's been leaked for a while.
And I liked Okay Okay for the first half. Okay Okay Hurricane.
Off the Grid,
Off
I
the
like.
Grid
That
was
was a
great.
song called Okay Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, the
that's
very
it.
first song, they're just saying
Donda.
Yeah.
Donda.
That was just
Donda.
the
I was
intro.
so
That was
mad
just
when I
the
heard that
intro,
one
yeah.
because I thought, oh fuck, that's what the album's gonna be, but it wasn't.
No, like Believe What I Say. It was a cover of Lauryn Hill's.
Oh, that was
What's the original song called?
bad things, bad
Like the
things,
first song.
bad
For a minute and a
things.
half.
Yeah.
All it said was
Moon
Donda.
with Kid Cudi. Heaven and
Yeah,
Hell with Don
good.
Heaven and
Toliver.
Hell, Heaven and Hell. I was running when I listened to that song for the first time. I just wanted to run through a fucking wall when I heard that. I was like sprinting.
Keep My Spirit Alive was great. Jesus
Yeah.
Lord, Lord I Need You, Pure Soul. There was a lot of good songs on it. Again, too long. There were some of the songs definitely didn't need to be on there, but
If you can make me a list of 5 songs I should listen off that album, I will do that.
I'll give you my top 5 songs from it right now. My top 5.
I'm not gonna remember.
I'll give it to you again.
Alright.
Write it
Believe What
down.
I Say, Remote Control, Moon, Heaven and Hell, and probably Jesus Lord.
Alright.
Top 5.
I will listen to 5 of
we'll
those.
go back. Yeah, we'll go back.
You
Don't
don't
mind
remember
you.
any of those.
No, write it down for me. I already forget every single one.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think it was.
You have the worst memory on record.
I think it was solid. Also, I don't think this is on here because it just happened. Drake posted on Instagram like 30 minutes ago confirming his album's coming out on Friday. Officially announced it.
Yeah, you excited for
I'll
that?
actually listen to it.
Ugh,
So another going back to Kanye.
Well, you don't like
guys.
Drake?
not really.
Why not? At least he's got good beats.
Well, okay, you want to talk about beats?
Well, you think Drake has better beats than Kanye?
beats on this album were unbelievable.
This is one of the
That was
best-
probably the best
Yeah.
part about it.
This is one of the production value on this album was absolutely
Yeah.
insane.
That's
you
the
think
best
Drake
part,
has
I think.
better beats than Kanye?
Oh my God, you just hit the nerve.
Nerve. Kanye is.
You fucking think.
That's
Drake
no
has
one
better
thing that
beats than
I noticed
Kanye.
most about the album was how great the production
Oh,
was. Like, that was
production's
the best part of the album.
No
I
one
think.
has a production like that. There's no artist out
Again,
there who can
guess I'm
produce
not
the way
the
that
target
Kanye
audience
does.
for it.
You're just not a Kanye fan.
So
I do like Kanye.
Yeah.
circling back to Drake,
Like old Kanye.
Kanye's album, he said that the label dropped it without his permission because supposedly he wanted to drop it on Friday the same day as Drake.
Oh, that would've been
and
savage.
and he wanted to
Yeah.
Battle it out.
battle it out.
Yeah.
He should have done that.
I
They
think
should've
that
let
would
him
have
do
been awesome.
That
if
would have been awesome.
happened.
I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought it was going to come out next Friday. Mm-hmm. That came out.
But no, we'll get Drake Friday. Kanye, if this album, when it goes number one, he'll be the first artist in history, in the century, to have more number one albums than any other artist. So,
Where's that? Wait. He'll be the first artist.
he'll be the first artist he'll have the most number one albums of
This
any artist
century.
this century.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
that's what I meant.
That's what you.
So, and basically every single album that he's put out has
Drake
gone
hasn't had
number
number one on every single album?
one. No, Drake has only put out 5 albums technically. Kanye's put out 10, and they've all been number one, which is
He
was
number one.
But yeah, that's what I was.
Smitty.
Pretty cool. Yeah, Drake Friday.
That's number one. What a show.
Smitty Werber's in Jenkin. I was watching. So Sophie got a new tattoo this weekend of
did.
the Golden Brash.
I saw that.
The Squidward's painting.
Yeah.
And so I was
What did
watching.
she get?
You know, Squidward's painting
Squidward's
of
painting.
himself. It's called Golden Brash.
Pull it
No.
More like belongs in the trash.
You'll notice.
You'll know it. So Sophie got that as a tattoo, and
Hilarious.
independently, one of my roommates was like, I want to watch that episode, so we watched that episode. And then like 20 minutes later, I see on Sophie's Snapchat, Instagram
really?
story, that she was watching that episode as well. And it was just great mind thinks alike type
That's
thing.
awesome.
So fucking
What'd
funny.
you get on her foot?
Ankle.
Ankle, yeah.
It's great. It's
That is
great.
great.
Yeah,
Great
I
show.
love
I respect tattoos
Greatest
like that.
animated show of all time, SpongeBob.
Seems logical to me.
It's hard to argue.
All right, moving right along. During Category 4, Hurricane Ida, Dasani is still left on the bare shelves. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
what it looks like.
We got a graphic? Yeah.
I have no problem with the shiny water. I really don't.
It's not the best for you. I mean, it's heavily like filtered with chemicals and shit like that.
Dude, it's water's water.
Water's water. During a hurricane, I don't think I'm gonna.
They're in a hurricane.
They got a lot of water in that hurricane. Have you seen any of the videos of the
Like, how
hurricane?
can we?
I didn't
Are we just
know.
gonna
Fucking water's
discriminate against water in a hurricane?
Yeah,
That doesn't make much sense to me.
Listen,
I'd
I'm on the
rather
same
die
page.
than drink the sun.
Yeah, like I don't know about
I'm on
that.
the same page, but I
Yeah,
don't fucking know.
like the videos from the hurricane. And, like,
Yeah,
so
you
first of all,
guys
they
been following
sent
this,
the
man?
Today Show sent Al Roker out there.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Did you see that video?
Yes.
He was just getting like crushed by waves, and like he was like standing there, like, all right. First of all, someone said this really well. Being a weatherman must be one of the most whiplash jobs because for 364 days of the year, you're in the most cushiony, relaxing job, and then one day they send you in the middle of a hurricane,
like,
and then you have to stand out there.
Remember Jim Cantori? Remember that guy, the bald guy on the Weather Channel?
No.
You don't remember him? He went into like the
Jim.
massive.
No.
I guess I watched the Weather Channel. You didn't, Michael.
I fucking hate
You watched
watching
the Weather
You
Channel.
watched the Weather Channel, dude.
Dude, I used to love when there was storms come. He would go like to like the hardest place and just stand there and like wind whipping and standing in front of it.
Were there beluga whales in that hurricane?
My goodness.
It was awesome.
What an
Beluga
exciting
whale.
child.
It was.
We got Wesley in the chat, who's in Mississippi, where the hurricane currently
Watch the
is.
Weather Channel.
How's it going down there?
Yeah, Wesley, how's things holding up for
It
you?
obviously looked pretty bad.
Yeah.
I
I mean, the video from like Louisiana of like the streets completely flooded.
Yeah.
Like there was an hour-long time lapse that I saw of like these streets, and like 1 hour it's like fine, and then the next hour it's like a river running through the streets.
How
Yeah.
crazy is it that hurricane hit 16 years to the day that Katrina hit?
What?
Yeah.
You know how
We're
eerie
living in a
that is,
simulation, dude.
You know how
like we
eerie
are.
that
There's
is?
no bullshit.
Like,
Well, I mean, hurricane season technically is during this time.
all right.
I
I hate
know,
when you
but,
bring
like,
logic into things.
I understand that, but this
Just
was like
let me
a
be
serious.
irrational.
This could have
Let
been
you be
a
irrational.
serious hurricane.
I mean, it's still
I don't want
it
you
is.
to be
It
It's
is, but I'm just saying, like, to the effects, to the point where they were comparing it to Katrina, and Katrina was as bad as it was. Like, that's
Mike,
that's
did you see that
scary.
tweet of someone who put all their beers in the washing machine?
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
some
I
ice?
learned a lot of stuff on
And it was
social
like,
media.
it's going to
Yeah.
drain out
Seeing that
anyway,
stuff.
so.
Oh, dude, quick side note on social media. I gotta delete TikTok. I have to.
Spend too much time on
I
it.
found myself for there's a firm half hour yesterday watching a TikTok live of a guy racing pool balls on a treadmill while throwing cups at them to try to knock them off. And I was 30 minutes later, I was like, what am I doing?
Where am I right
Oh,
Wait, what? How is he racing?
he was putting pool balls on a treadmill, and they would just like go like up and down.
Yeah.
And he would throw
I see this
cups
guy
at
do it with
them
race
to
cars.
try to knock them
What do you mean
off.
they
And the
go-
car went, dude. I was just like, I have to get out of here.
I've seen people do that. Like, there were like cars with like the NFL teams on it. It's like whichever team is last standing will win the championship
It's
this year. Or
insane.
something. It was like the
dude.
Raiders. I was
It's
like,
called like, and he calls it Balladega, like Talladega with a fucking with
During,
the guy's beautiful.
during
Beautiful,
quarantine
beautiful
last year,
human.
I got really into marble racing.
Oh yes,
Marble
those were fun.
Jelly's,
Sick.
I think it's pronounced Jelly's. Jelly's marble racing on YouTube is very intense, very well produced. Like he has graphics and everything. It looks like a real event, and they have a commentator who commentates it exactly like it's a real sporting event. So you're watching it, and it feels like real sports. And like last year, like in May, and it's the only thing coming out. It felt like I was watching sports, so I got really into it.
dude, I won't say I got super into it, but ping pong, dude, the only thing you could bet on during quarantine. That was the only thing they had going on. I watched a lot of ping pong last quarantine.
We prefer table tennis in the community.
we call it table tennis, actually.
Sorry, that
That's
was my
funny.
quick side note. No,
No, you're good. No, thank you. So,
No, thank
kind of
you.
staying with the shelves, similarly, Ruffles with Anthony Davis's face in them were left on the shelves in New Orleans.
Speaking of
Did you guys
Ruffles,
see this?
Ruffles.
Yeah,
We got a graphic of this?
Breakfast.
Yeah. Check this out. Ready? And boom.
only thing there.
That's hilarious. What is
I feel like
what's
the
the
dill
flavor?
pickle Ruffles gotta be
Is it
good.
dill pickle? Is that what it is?
jalapeno lime.
It's
I
jalapeno
feel like I would
lime.
like it. Oh, whoa!
Johnny's gonna bag.
way.
Oh, lime and jalapeno.
Can we crack them open and try them?
I mean, this is 4 bite-sized snack time. I'll have to ask Casey.
Fuck Casey.
Yeah, fuck
Overruled.
Casey. Let's do it.
let's
Overruled.
go.
Try it. Let's try it.
Let's try
Wow,
it.
baby.
Yeah, Big Nick.
Alright.
Hi.
I know this is in the paper. Welcome to Bite Size.
I love
We
it.
got 5 guests on this show today. So we're going to try it. Everybody make sure you give it a rating. Dante, I will allow you on this since you're on the show right
thank
now.
you,
Okay.
Nick. Thank you.
Watch it. He goes to catch it, just
Technically, I cut half of it.
You did.
I got fired up.
What?
Wow.
Let's try it again.
Lime and jalapeno. I'm very
Ooh, that is
curious.
a strong
That was a big
smell.
bite.
I can't even smell them, dude. Must be wafting that way.
Yeah?
It smells it.
Dude, are you gonna pass it
Yeah,
around?
everybody want to pass it
Holy
around.
shnikes.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, I am too.
Well,
You good with that? You want to keep it over here?
I'm going to go 8.
It's fine.
Pretty good.
Got a nice kick to it.
I'm gonna go 5, 6.
I'm gonna give it a
6.
6. For what it is, like it does nail its lime.
I'm gonna go 8. I like the yellow kick on it.
I do like that.
I'm not.
Johnny, what do you got?
I wouldn't have more than a few of those.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Yeah, those are great.
Give me another handful of those.
I'm gonna
Pass them,
9.
pass them back down.
Yeah,
For what
good.
it is, it's alright, but I don't like that flavor. Oh my god.
I like
That was our
the
first
That was
live
a live snack time.
live snack time. There we go.
That's what you call killing 2 stones with 1 bird.
Yep, that's what they call it.
Don't you?
2 birds
No.
with 1 stone.
You were he was
So they're just very anti-Anthony Davis, huh?
Yeah, they're very. They're so mad at him.
Oh, because
Are you
New
fucking
Orleans-
serious, dude? Oh my god.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
it took you that
hilarious.
long?
I had no idea.
Jesus.
I literally said, oh, people don't like Ruffles. Jalapeno lime must be ass. That's what I was thinking. Oh, that's great. That's good stuff, New Orleans.
You got
I respect
Pancake
that.
brain, buddy.
Yeah, I still got all his
My
battery in
goodness.
head. Fuck, that's hilarious.
Well,
You'd see the light bulb go off.
Yeah, pass him back.
Stay with me, I'll kill him.
I'm gonna have one more. I want
all right. So now we got a Wisconsin cow spotted going through McDonald's drive-thru. What's up with McDonald's these days? They got a ton of stores.
McDonald's accepts all kinds of customers. Discriminate.
Wait.
Aw.
Which way is he going in? He's going in for like, to eat or to be eaten?
Solo backs around this.
Cow.
Yeah.
Animal fact of the day.
Solo backs around this. Jessica Nelson of Moisney pulled through into a drive-thru at McDonald's in Marshfield on Thursday and said she looked up to see a cow in the backseat of a Buick sedan 3 cars ahead of it.
die.
I thought it was fake at first. Who puts a cow in a Buick? Then it's all headroom. She quickly picked up her phone and shot a video of the bovine. I just took the video because I was blown away. There was a cow in the back. Okay, it's there's nothing really.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's. Well, the cow looks pretty cute.
I mean, it's gotta be a calf, right? It can't be a grown cow. No way that's fake,
Look at him.
man.
He's so happy.
That's hilarious.
He's got no idea.
Little
Could you
does he know what's
imagine-
going on inside there.
That guy has big calves, man.
Could you imagine just waiting in line at the drive-thru and you just like look ahead and you just see a fucking cow looking
Yeah,
back at you in the
sometimes-
car in front of you?
Sometimes your eyes look
die.
like the guy from Office Space. Make my stapler.
Wow.
Your eyes are the glasses. They're like really big.
They took my stapler and they said, come down here.
Have you seen Office Space, Michael?
Fantastic
I don't
movie.
think
You've never seen Office Space?
Who's in it? Heard of it?
Ron Livingston, Gary Cole,
I like no. I don't know
Jennifer
what it is.
Aniston.
I know what it is, but I've never
Seriously,
seen it.
I'm
When did it come
not.
out?
I'm shitting.
1999.
Go
Oh
watch
shit!
it.
No wonder why I haven't seen it.
It is incredible. I'm with Ned on this one. Great movie.
You'll love it.
You'll love it. It's hilarious.
I'll watch it.
So, what exactly do you say you do here?
Or eat snacks.
Joe, Jennifer
movie.
Aniston's in it.
Oh,
Nice, perfect, sold.
So it's like actually one of her first movies.
Well, you want me to do like moving right along for you, or what?
No, I got it. Thanks.
Cool.
So Michigan parents owe son $30,441 for tossing out prize porn collection.
Prize what collection?
Corn.
oh son, $30,000. That's
a lot of
great.
porn.
That is
So
a lot
do
of
we have a
porn.
backstory on this, Johnny, our resident porn expert?
It was actually my porn collection they threw out.
So your parents owe you a lot of money?
Yeah, my parents owe me a shit ton of money.
Did I tell you guys I got in a huge fight with my parents over the weekend?
They threw something out of mine. Who like?
It must be Playboy, like old.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It has to be
magazines or
Playboys.
something
Because
that.
if like, who else would own? What other porn would you own these days? Like VHSs?
Tapes.
Yeah.
tapes?
Probably more honestly.
It's gotta be
It's gotta
I
be
feel like
Playboys.
magazines that can be vintage, like the old
nudie mags.
mags. Yeah, like 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
How long have been Playboy? How long have they been doing it? Like
Playboys? It's like 60s.
60s. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like back then, dude, I'm sure they have some vintage magazines.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I find that
Hard to
vintage
find.
porn.
That vintage
That
porn.
vintage
Can't
porn.
get enough of it.
That hits different.
Never. It really does. It really does.
What's one thing that you like? You wish,
Oh, no.
you wish your parents would never throw out of yours?
My porn collection.
Okay.
Wait, something that they did throw out, or like wouldn't want them to throw
No,
out?
like what's one thing that you hope like that they would never throw out?
Yeah, my vintage porn collection.
Yeah,
They'll never find it.
it's locked away.
It's in the walls.
I don't know. I mean, I have like old vinyl records and stuff. My mom maybe could look at them and think that they're nothing and toss. She wouldn't do that, but like I guess I'd probably get more upset about that.
Do you have any
than
Pokemon cards?
No, I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I
My
did
basement.
give away my Pokemon cards back in the day.
So I got a ton of Pokemon
Really?
cards at home, and I think they're like.
So they're probably
You should check
valuable.
them out. Yeah, you should do some research or
Yeah.
find someone. You can honestly hire people that like look at that stuff and tell
They're
you.
called
Yeah.
appraisers.
Appraisers. That's the term for them.
Yes, but
Boy, yeah.
I used to have a bunch.
Why are you laughing so much?
Yeah, why are we laughing? Called appraisers.
Because Johnny was just like, they're called appraisers. Like,
Little
he's like,
sassy.
you can
I
hire
am
people. He was
sassy.
like, it's called appraisers.
They have a name. They're called appraisers.
I am a little sassy.
Yeah, you never know. I have hundreds of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm
All right, let me
curious.
ask you this. This is a better question. What's one thing from your childhood that you will always hold on to? It could be
My
tangible.
porn collection.
Yeah.
I have.
Big Nick, what do you got?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Old like sentimental things. Like I have
no
like
idea.
the,
Like a teddy bear or
old,
something?
Yeah, I was gonna say like old stuffed animals and stuff that like at one point in my life was
dad's
like a
chewed up
huge
all
thing for me.
those.
Like I'd probably be upset. Like I don't. They're in my basement.
Did you ever have a
right
stuffed
now,
animal that
but-
you really liked?
I had this little turtle thing. Like I'm being dead serious. I used to travel
Like a
with it all the
stuffed
time.
like a stuffed
It was
turtle?
this brown little turtle, and I would take it everywhere I went. I remember one time I lost it in the house, and I'd actually put up signs in the house. saying,
Reward needed.
I need to find my turtle.
Oh, that's awesome.
Snag you down.
Just looked at me, you're a fucking idiot. I'll buy you another one. But
I never really had any.
So Mike, I had this little lamb, this black lamb that I used to call brown bear because I would thought it was a bear, but it was actually a lamb.
And nor was it brown.
No, it was black.
Jesus Christ. You nailed that one.
So
I think I had like a blankie or something.
Banky.
A banky. A banky.
I never had anything. I'm not sentimental.
Jenny, you got a lot of hats. You had to have something.
I have hats. That's a different thing.
If my mom threw up my hats, I'd be pissed.
Oh, you have no idea how many hats I have at home. I have
sure you
a
have a-
crate. It's a crate of hats.
How many hats do you think you can put a number on it? How many do you think?
Upwards of 60, 70 hats.
It's a lot of hats.
Yeah, I got a lot of hats. Because, like, I have hats that we would get, like, at baseball games. Like, they give hat giveaways.
Yeah.
So, like, we'd all go to the game. So then we have, like, 4 of the same hat. And that's in my crate of hats. I have, like, Little League hats that I had when I played Little League and stuff like that. So I have a lot of hats. I don't know.
They're laughing at you, Johnny.
What, my hats?
No, absolutely not. I'm wondering if someone else got it.
What?
What?
Caught what?
Someone upstairs.
Oh, yeah. I think that was Kendall. I also looked behind.
I losing it. I was like, I know you heard that, and I looked at it.
What happened?
No, I think it was Kendall made like a.
It's just like,
Oh, my God.
So I just like kind of looked over my shoulder. I didn't know.
I heard it too, and I was like, I really hope Big Nick didn't hear that one.
That was very suspicious. Very suspicious. What's going on up there?
Hey, what's going on?
You guys having an orgy up there? What the hell's going on?
Damn thing, they were inviting us. All right.
The one time.
The biggest store
The
around.
one time we're down here, you guys have an orgy. What the fuck? Wow.
So rude.
Yeah. Assholes. That's what happened when they all got COVID. They had this big orgy and then all of them got it.
got it. Oh, we're looking for animal facts
makeout
today.
set.
Johnny, we got any viewer questions? I'm sure Mr.
We got
Pete's
one viewer question.
What is it?
Mr. Peter
Get on the comments.
How big?
What is the greatest sports ejection you've ever seen?
Ejaculation.
Sports erection. What's the greatest sports
I said ejection. I didn't even say erection. I said evection.
You just said that. You
Well, now I said erection.
like in general. You said erection. I've never seen an ejection
But not like in person. Just like
erection from an erection.
I've never seen an athlete get an erection in person, but it, like just
Because
in
they get
general,
more injections, they can't
Yeah,
get no
general.
erection.
Can nick up ours.
Honestly, I think an all-time classic. Not my favorite, but I guess a classic was when Tim Duncan got.
That was one of
sitting
the ones in the comments.
Really?
Yeah.
So Tim Duncan's literally sitting on the sidelines. This is when
that was a good one. Yeah.
Crawford was a ref at the time, and Tim Duncan was just laughing on the sidelines, just minding his own business. And he had a beef with this ref, and the ref just goes to him, tees him up, throws him out, and Tim Duncan's sitting there like.
Couldn't
I'm
have
not
been
even
me.
kidding. What did I do? Classic. That or the mouth and palace. I mean, actually, I wouldn't think that would count as an ejection because the game.
Oh, they were ejected.
The game ended after that.
Yeah.
But
I'm a fan of like good manager ejections. Like
Nothing.
There's Lloyd McClellan who famously like threw the first base, like chucked
Nothing
it.
like
There's
that.
that manager who did the army crawl.
nothing better than a good manager ejection.
Yeah.
That is true.
Pick that shit up! Pick that shit up!
I mean, there's like Aaron Boone's or Savages in the box. That one.
How about
That's
the guy?
hilarious.
How about the guy crawling?
Yeah,
to
the army
mountain
crawl.
and takes the thing. It's like a grenade.
Yeah. I mean,
Lupinell had some good ones too.
Oh, Lupinell.
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out his name. That's who I was thinking of.
Lupin and Bobby
It
Cox.
just dawned on me like a couple weeks ago.
Donda.
Donda on me. Yep.
Ah, fuck you guys. It just dawned on me a couple weeks ago why guys turn their hats around. Why they used to turn their hats around when they were like arguing for ejections.
So you can get in the
Because they
face.
didn't bump the umpire.
Yeah. So you can get as much in their face as possible without touching them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because technically if the rim touches it,
Yeah, then you get suspended.
you get suspended for a rim job.
There's really not. I'm trying to think of like ejections in sports. Like,
No, it's not. That one, I'll give it to Nick. I'll give that one to Nick.
and I feel like there's not great ejections in football. Like if you're ejected, it's probably a hard hit or something.
It's like,
That's
yeah,
not
targeting or
entertaining
something.
I don't remember.
It's not like entertaining or anything like
No.
that. That's why.
I mean,
Andre
I remember,
Johnson
yeah,
and,
but the Andre Johnson. Cortland Finnegan when we had the shoving match. Yeah.
they were
Oh,
boxing.
speaking of, did you guys see that tweet of that high school coach that was arguing with that?
He was screaming at the kid.
Yeah,
If
screaming
I
at
was
the
that
kid.
kid, dude, I would have gotten.
Wait, the one when he was grabbing him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, wasn't that Trent Dilford?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Trent Dilford.
It's
Former Super Bowl quarterback.
He used to be the
Yeah,
quarterback
guy's an
for
idiot.
2000.
He's an absolute idiot.
He used to be.
Psycho.
He
Psycho.
did ESPN
Dude,
for a
that-
while.
He won a Super Bowl with the Ravens.
Ravens, yeah. in
First of all, if
2000.
I'm that kid, I'm pushing back. Second of all, if I'm that parent of that kid, I'm getting down and I'm beating the shit out of that coach.
Well, someone probably just punched Trent
I
Dilford.
saw someone
hand on my
comment
kid
on
like
it.
that.
Someone commented on it saying like, if this was my son, I'd be more pissed off, like his response than.
They didn't fight back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I was that kid, I definitely.
I mean, I'm not
would've-
fiting my coach. If,
Well, I wouldn't.
Right.
have
Probably
sat-
would've.
He would like sit down. I wouldn't have sat down and be like, "Fuck you, I'll
Well, the
do
kid
whatever I
probably
want."
did something crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what caused that, so I have no idea what sparked it, but I don't know.
This is what Trent Dilfer had to say about it. I want to address the incident. Do you want have you seen it? Everyone here?
I haven't seen it, no.
Yeah. So apparently the guy talked back to him. This is what it is. He just shoves him.
He says, sit down.
Like, I would have been like, "Fuck you, I'm not sitting down."
So then this is what Trent Dilfer had to say about it. He said, I want to address the incident on our sideline during the Friday night's game versus Independence that has drawn a lot of attention. First and foremost, I take full responsibility as head coach and leader of our team for not de-escalating an emotional situation with one of our players. Bo, his name is Bo. Bo is one of the finest student athlete and embodies all characteristics we're looking for of our Mustang players. Bo plays the game the right kind of passion and is an inspiration for our other players. During a moment of frustration and in an attempt to get our team to play with more discipline, I unfairly signaled out Bo. Somehow, Bo has been portrayed publicly as the culprit of the situation, when in reality, I should have been a better leader and shown greater wisdom and discernment in how I handled this incident. Overall, I could not be more proud of Bo and the rest of our team, and for how they handle the emotional nature of each game and everything they compete in.
Honestly, pretty good apology. Cool.
He's not going to fight.
No.
Fine by me.
That's a fair apology.
All right.
All right. Animal
we-
fact.
Animal fact.
Is it time?
What just happened?
Oh, I got a fingerprint. There we go.
You got a fingerprints?
Did you just see that?
Yeah, I didn't know that laptops had that.
Damn.
Very out
What?
of touch with technology.
This?
Like a fingerprint
This thing? Yeah, I have it.
I didn't know.
If I put it on lock.
All right. Well, since we were talking about the cow in the backseat of that car, I figured we go with cows today for animal fact of the day.
In case I forget my password.
Give me my graphic. Big next animal fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fact number 1. All cows are females. Males are called bulls or steer. Before having a calf for the very first time, a female is called a heifer.
Heifer.
Then a heifer. Then once she has her first calf, she becomes a cow. All right, give me something else here. All right, here we go. Cows can see almost 360 degrees. As a result of this near panoramic view, they can watch for predators from all angles. However, they don't see well straight in front of them, and they typically turn their head to look at you. So they can see 360, but they can't see straight ahead.
Seems useless.
It just seems like you should be just go to the butcher. Let's just eat some steaks.
Go to the butcher. Just send that one to the butcher.
All right, let's do 2 more here. I got 27. We'll knock it down to 2. All right.
We can't go through all of them? Come on.
Wow, this is an interesting one. A cow has 32 teeth, and they can chew about 40 to 50 times in 1 minute.
You know, I got another cow
I
fact.
feel like humans can do that, right?
Strong jaws.
I guess so.
You know cows have 4 stomachs?
Yes, that I did know.
Yeah.
That I did know.
What's each one?
They digest
For different
just
stuff.
some things for digesting grass, some of it's for like digesting different things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I have 2 stomachs, one to digest pancakes and the other one's for any other food.
The first cow arrived in the U.S. in 1611 in Jamestown. There are approximately 98 million cows in the U.S.
What does that mean? How do they know?
They brought one along with them to James.
Hey, you guys see this is a cow,
All right,
everyone.
we'll end on this one since Johnny brought it up. The main stomach of a cow, the rumen, holds up to 50 gallons of food and has been partially digested. Thank you. To put that in perspective, a bathtub can usually hold 30 to 50 gallons of water. A cow will consume about 40 pounds of food in one day.
Wow. That's a lot of food.
Give me that beef.
And they fart a lot.
And I want that beef to come out.
That's
nice.
right.
Thank
You guys,
you.
ever go
right.
cow tipping?
No.
Cow
No.
tipping.
Yeah, if you tip cows, like you can't get back up on their
One,
own.
I feel like that's a myth. That's
My,
things- Did you ever
No,
do
it's
it?
not a myth.
No.
It's real.
You
I've
are.
never done it.
Can I do a quick story before we end this?
Yes.
So a
What,
week
telling
before,
Claudia about getting his cows?
no, it has to do with cows.
Yeah, he's talking about the girls he dates. Am I right?
I only date cows. So a
My
week
bad.
before high school graduation, my buddy Tyler and his cousin went to go cow tipping.
Is this Tyler's and Tyler B?
No, our friend, me and Kevin's friend Tyler.
Okay.
And you know they were going to do whatever they were gonna do. Ran into some angry cow. I don't even know if these. I think they were like bulls or something like that. And the bulls, fought back. So they started chasing them. My
Oh,
friend climbed
Jesus.
into a tree. Was in a tree for hours because the cow thing
Yeah.
wouldn't leave. He jumps out because at that point they're like, we have to go. He jumps out, tears his ACL. Week before graduation, crutches everything.
Oh, it's brutal.
Has to walk the stage, crutch it. And then he was my roommate at college the first year. Had it like orientation crutches, first week crutch, everything. It was it was in the newspaper and everything.
Karma's a bitch. huh?
Jumping from the tree because he went to go cow tipping toward his ACL.
Yeah, I guess
Sorry,
you got
Tyler.
tipped in the ass.
I was dying laughing though when I heard about it because he was so stupid. But
It's a layup.
yeah, don't go. Be careful, they're not bulls, baby. That's all I gotta say.
Bring us that milk. Snake.
That's my cow story.
All right, here we go.
All right, Big Nick. That's all I
Alright.
got today.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. We will be back here tomorrow, same time, same shit, same bullshit. I'll say the same shit all over again tomorrow. I'm just fucking with you. All right, Mr. Penis, take care, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. And for the rest of you take care too. And that's a wrap.
This guy's gonna be our biggest.